Greetings, piano teachers. Do you have a student with a very large handspan who needs to refine their phrasing and musicality? Well, have I the perfect piece for you. Durand's Fifth Waltz in E-flat major, Opus 91, not to be confused with the ever-popular First Waltz in the same key, Opus 83. I've searched high and low over the internet for this work, any sort of performances, recordings, and I came up with nothing. So I suppose I will be giving the internet premiere of this fine little waltz. Now let's discuss some practice strategies for effectively learning this waltz. There are two technical factors that permeate throughout the majority of this waltz. They are octaves and leaps, which is why I suggested this to your student with a very large handspan, because they love octaves and leaps. On the other hand, if you have a student with small hands who needs to work on their octaves and leaps, this would be a great piece for them as well. So how do we approach these technical factors within our daily practice, our technique? First, if you do your regular scales, you should also incorporate octave scales. For instance, and I would suggest, since the waltz's main theme is chromatic, to do chromatic scales. You may have noticed while I was playing the theme of the waltz, my left hand is doing lots of leaping. So in order to approach this technical difficulty, one should touch the key before they play. And then approach the next key, make sure it's touching in the right place, as opposed to just blindly jumping. So when you jump, you have to aim, touch and play, touch and play, touch and play, touch, then play. One more point I would like to address before formally analyzing the waltz is in terms of layers and voices, different voices. For instance, the unsophisticated student might play the theme of the waltz something like this. Now, in order for you to open up their ears, have them play each line separately. For instance, start with the octaves in the right hand. The octaves in the left hand. And then have them play the chordal syncopations. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then put it all together. That way, it's much more balanced and sophisticated and easier to listen to, more pleasurable to listen to. Now that we've discussed the technical difficulties of this waltz, I will touch on the form of the piece. It's in ternary form with an introduction and a coda. So introduction, A section, B section, repeat of the A section, and a coda. I hope this video has been very helpful to you and your students, and I will perform the waltz for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for your time.